Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Gretchen Marsh. I'm a family physician with MyCatholicDoctor, and I wanted to introduce to you today Rafi and Sarah Fiolino, and they are the founders of Journey to Marriage, and they've created Catholic Engaged Summit. It's an exciting resource for engaged couples. So Rafi and Sarah, please tell us more about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Marsh, for having us here. So cool to be able to conversate with you again, because you are one of our speakers on our summit, and we talked about Creighton model and NFP, and I think what you shared was like super valuable. So thank you again for giving us this opportunity to connect with you. So just a little bit about us. So I'm Rafi.
And I'm Sarah.
We're the founders of Journey to Marriage, and what we're trying to do is we're helping and empowering couples to create healthy and holy relationships before marriage. And we wanted to do this because we believe that a lot of the skills that we should be learning in marriage to make sure it's fruitful, to make sure it's holy, can be learned before marriage. And if anything, we would want to start learning these skills now rather than coming to marriage and trying to figure it out, because we know marriage can be very challenging and lots of responsibilities and new changes. So we're really working with couples young in their relationship.
Yeah, right. So we're relationship coaches.
Yes. And we really wanted to go more in depth because from our marriage prep experience, we just felt like there was just so much more that needed to be done. We went through a weekend retreat, and it was great. It was good foundation, but we wanted more like advanced stuff, more frameworks, more like how do you communicate in a healthy way? How do you resolve conflict in a healthy way? And that's what we teach couples. And we started this summit called the Catholic Engaged Summit, mainly because we wanted to serve these couples during this time where the pandemic is happening. There's a lot of in-person pre-Cana retreats being canceled, weddings being postponed. So there's couples that are at home right now trying to figure out what to do, how to be effective with their time. And what better way than to continue to enrich the relationship before marriage so that they can enter into their vocation
with confidence.
With confidence. Yeah. So we hosted this, and we have you as one of our speakers. We interviewed over 60 plus married Catholic speakers talking about natural family planning, communication, conflict resolution, financial management, and it's going to be a worldwide virtual event, and it's free. So yeah, we're just so honored to have you on our summit speaking about Creighton model and the Creighton method and NFP and how it's enriched your marriage. So thank you, Dr. Marsh.
Oh, my pleasure. I can't be enthusiastic enough about all of the fertility awareness methods and fertility care, how that is such a positive for relationship building. So the Catholic Engaged Summit. So here you guys are, you're the founders of Journey to Marriage, and you are going to launch and have this Catholic Engaged Summit. Is this only for engaged couples? Can other people benefit?
Yes, definitely. Other people can benefit because the topics that we interviewed you and other speakers are about can be fruitful for people in all of their stages along their journey to marriage, so whether they're single, dating, engaged, and then of course like newlyweds too, because they can still use all of this information to enrich their relationship.
Yeah, and ultimately we are trying to target a lot of the young couples that are not married yet to really talk about these topics that they should be speaking about. But definitely, like everything that we're speaking and we're talking about on our summit will be applicable to any stage in a couple's relationship. So we see it definitely a very valuable resource for everybody.
Now, you've mentioned a lot about the NFP, fertility awareness methods. What other topics are going to be on the Catholic Engaged Summit?
Right, so some of like the foundational ones, like what is the meaning of marriage in the church? And like what's the importance of getting married in the church? And we also talk about things you won't hear in the pre-Cana weekend retreat, like what to look for when you're buying your first home, or talking about cohabitation, because the reality is a lot of couples do live together before marriage.
And we actually were able to interview a couple where they did, they cohabitated before marriage, and they were able to share their testimony on how that affected their marriage. And it was really interesting because Sarah and I didn't cohabitate, and it was good to hear the insight as to, for all these couples who are cohabitating, what can happen in their marriage, what are the challenges that they might have to overcome. And yeah, it was really raw, really vulnerable, very authentic, being able to hear the testimony and seeing how God can continue to love us and share his mercy on us no matter what our past is. And speaking of natural family planning, so one of the things we noticed in pre-Cana, for us, we just watched like a 5-minute video on natural family planning, and they're like, here you go, here's natural family planning. But in our summit, we actually have different methods, sharing the different methodologies. So the couples will have more of a informed decision as to which method could fit their lifestyle and their relationship. So we have you speaking on the Creighton model. We have others speaking on the Billings method, the symptothermal method, neofertility. We're talking about Marquette, symptothermal. So yeah, lots of topics.
So this is awesome. Here you have you guys. You're so enthusiastic. You're so knowledgeable about technology, and you're harnessing the technology, putting it at the service of young people who are considering marriage. And so you've taken these skills and created Journey to Marriage, and then you're now launching Catholic Engaged Summit. How can our viewers access Catholic Engaged Summit, and when is it?
Yes. So you can get a free ticket to the Catholic Engaged Summit by Dr. Marsh. So ask her. I'm sure they're going to have a link in the description of this video where she can go ahead and include your link so you get in for free. And the summit itself will be going live on October 28th to the 30th. So for those 3 days, the interviews will be only open for 24 hours each day. However, for all those couples who really want to be invested and get unlimited access to these interviews and start to just be able to talk about these topics on a more self-paced term, you can actually upgrade your free pass to the all access pass. And again, Dr. Marsh will give you the link on how you can get started, get your free ticket, and see if the all access pass is something that fits you and your budget and your relationship, because we add so much value in that pass.
Yeah, some really good stuff. You get unlimited access to all of the summit interviews, as well as a bonus interview from all of our speakers. And then we also provide notes just in case you didn't get to watch the videos, you just want to read about it. But if you don't have time to read about it, you can always listen to it, because you'll get unlimited access to the interviews in an audio version. And then lastly, we'll be providing discussion questions for you and your partner to discuss after every interview.
Yeah.
Well, this is really exciting. This is good stuff, an excellent resource for people, even as we hope the lockdowns release and we're able to more physically get out back into our world. But this will be an awesome resource no matter what. So we really thank you, Rafi and Sarah Fialino of Journey to Marriage, who are offering this Catholic Engaged Summit. And we look forward to it and hope that we'll hear more from you and all the resources that you'll be able to provide. So we thank you very much and look forward to future collaboration with you.
Thank you, Dr. Marsh.
Thank you, Dr. Marsh.